Haldir and Noel, I can read you a story. I think you'll like this one. A Mirkwood Christmas, written and illustrated by Rachel Orange. Deep in the forest of Mirkwood, little elf Haldir sat under an evergreen tree, watching the distant lights from the candles in King Thranduil's castle. Haldir loved the peace of the forest at Christmas time. The love and joy of the season was like a North Pole to Haldir, keeping him focused on what was most important in life. A soft jingle of bells near him called his attention back to what he was outside to do. He looked up and smiled. "I know, Rudolph. We're almost finished. Then we can go back home and get something to eat." Haldir softly patted his donkey colt. Rudolph nudged Haldir with his nose, causing the bells on his decorative harness to dance. Haldir cut another sprig of holly and placed it in the sack that hung over Rudolph's back. "I think that will be enough, don't you?" Rudolph bobbed his head up and down a few times. "Haldir! Haldir!" someone was calling as they approached. "Yes, I am here," Haldir responded, calling his brother to him. "Haldir, there you are!" Another elf, younger yet taller, approached. "Mom said you need to come in now." "I'm just finishing up, Noel." Haldir smiled at his adopted brother. He tied a ribbon around the neck of the sack as he spoke. "It's getting pretty dark. How can you see out here without a lamp?" Noel puzzled. Haldir smiled at his brother. "Middle-earth elves have great eyesight, remember?" He winked as he spoke. "Right, I keep forgetting." Noel smacked his forehead. "Anyway," he continued, "Mom said Samwise Gamgee has arrived safely." "Sam is here already?" Haldir hopped excitedly. Noel nodded. "Oh, awesome! I love his stories." Haldir fed a plum to Rudolph for a snack as they turned toward the castle. "I'm going to ask Sam to close the feast tonight with one of his stories." Noel shook his head. "Santa Claus?" he asked, confused. Now it was Haldir's turn to be confused. Santa Claus? He had no idea what his brother was thinking. Then he smiled, understanding coming at last. "Oh, I keep forgetting you are a Christmas elf. No, not Santa Claus. I said Sam to close." Noel blushed, his bald head turning red. "Oh, sorry." "Don't worry about it, little brother," Haldir smiled in a merry way. "But we better hurry home. I don't want to miss singing carols before the celebration feast begins." The brothers smiled to each other. Haldir nodded to his donkey, and the three headed toward the warmth of the castle fortress, their home. Haldir looked up at the tops of the forest trees as snow softly began to fall. He loved this special time of year. It reminded him that family and friends are the best, most treasured gifts of all. The end.